Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Driven Wyld. Today we are talking about Doordash customer starts debate after warning customers that tipping in advance may result in longer wait times. And while there are a significant amount of drivers that are super applauding the entire subject to an absolute degree, as far as the no-tip customers are concerned, they are absolutely livid. Which isn't really that surprising, but nevertheless, there are a lot of things being said from all parties involved. So with that said, I want to go over everything that's being said in this article, how it actually is for Doordash, UberEats, and Grubhub drivers, as well as the customers and correspondence to them, and everything in between. So with that said, let's get started. Pre-tipping on Doordash is a hot topic of conversation, with both drivers and customers carrying some very strong opinions on the matter. I feel like if you're talking about anything in terms of money, there are inevitably going to be strong opinions, but this isn't even a very hot topic of conversation. Anybody who's driven for Doordash knows no tip, no trip. Not no tip, take the order, be disgruntled and do it anyway. Not no tip, do something to their order, or say something to the customer that everyone's gonna regret at the end of the day.
Nice house for a $5 tip.
You're welcome.
Bruh.
No tip, no trip. It's that simple. And those who choose not to tip are the ones who are really talking about it, because they're the ones whining all the time. You don't hear this problem from customers that actually do tip. Numerous delivery drivers have argued they will never take an order that doesn't come with a tip, as an overwhelming majority of customers who don't pre-tip rarely tip after the fact. See, even the media knows that they're full of crap when they say that. I love how the comment section is flooded with people whenever we're talking about this type of conversation.
I tip after service.
When in reality, no they don't. On the other hand, some customers say that they will only wait to tip until after their order is received in a timely fashion.
Bruh.
You see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. They say that that's what they're going to do, but their actions are displaying otherwise. How did we end up with such a customer to business relationship under any circumstances where we can't even trust the people we're working with? In order to fulfill a basic transaction, you gotta put people through the absolute ringer. It's like every time a customer decides to, for whatever reason, claim,
I never tip before service, I only tip after.
They are intentionally choosing to not tip at all, and they know it, we know it, but there are still some people who take those orders anyway, and every driver's like, yeah, what are you doing? Because on one hand, it's not just affecting the personal driver and their expenses. It affects drivers, because we've been trying to say no tip, no trip, and then there are still drivers who take those orders anyway. TikToker Jessica Golick at Jessica Golick recently went viral after posting about some Doordash news that's sure to cause yet another stir in the great tip or no tip debate. I'm gonna leave her TikTok as well as her profile in the description so you can develop your own opinions on the subject. Also, this is the post specifically that Miss Mercenary ended up tagging me in. Miss Mercenary, thank you so much for tagging me in that TikTok and making this portion of the video possible. On Doordash, UberEats, and Grubhub specifically, this is specifically Doordash, UberEats, and Grubhub, is it really even a debate? We are literally the ones winning at the end of the day.
You're not even a challenge to me anymore. It wouldn't be fair for me to keep fighting you.
Heck, even the companies themselves finally stopped catering to customers who choose to manipulate the system and pull some refund method. Now they're even just like, yeah, no, we're not doing this. We're not even catering to those people anymore. You want to keep playing those games? We're not gonna continue to help you. And, how do I put this? It's about damn time! So if you choose not to tip, that's your own stupid decision at the end of the day. I don't care if you say you're gonna tip after, and you really are one of those people who's like, I tip after service. The ignorance card doesn't work anymore. At the end of the day, no tip, no trip. It's that simple. No refunds, no trying to get some extra credits from Doordash, no pulling some shady crap. That was your own stupid decision. You did that to yourself.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
You're the one hitting me!
Au contraire, Vegeta. You brought this upon yourself.
In her video, Golix shows off several screenshots that appear to be from the DoorDash application that alerts customers their orders may be delayed if they do not add a gratuity to their order. She says in the video, DoorDash now has a built-in warning that if you don't tip, your delivery could take longer. Here's the warning. It stops you and it asks if you want to add a tip. What do you guys say? Now you see, specifically by the way she's phrasing that, I don't think she's really acknowledging when that pop-up actually pops up. That only pops up if you go into the DoorDash app, you switch from whatever the default is to 0 specifically, you took the intentional action to put 0 there, and then it pops up. That is clearly not acknowledged enough. So this isn't something that every customer is going to experience. This is only specifically to allow a minority that is choosing not to tip. There may be a chance that some of those customers will be mixed in with the good quality customers we actually want to work with. But at the end of the day, it almost feels more like a deterrent from those customers to actually order in the first place. Or it doesn't actually do anything at all. They're going to choose not to tip anyways, probably going to change nothing. The Verge reported that it confirmed customers receiving the same message while attempting to place an order without pre-tipping, writing that the following copy popped up in the application upon failing to tip. Orders with no tip might take longer to get delivered. Are you sure you want to continue? Dashers can pick and choose which orders they want to do. Orders that take longer to be accepted by Dashers tend to result in slower delivery. So then anytime that a customer tries to pull some refund method, they could actually say, "We literally told you this would happen." CBS Money Watch spoke with a representative from DoorDash who confirmed that the popular food delivery service is testing the messaging on its application. They said the company's decision to do so was to improve both the user experience for the customers and delivery drivers. This reminder screen is something that we're currently testing to help create the best possible experience for all members of our community, they said. It's probably just so that way they don't have to give out as much refunds because they're literally telling you how long it's taking, but who knows. The move could be spurred on by the outpour of negative comments drivers have made about no-tip orders and customers who have purportedly seen stacks of meals not assigned to delivery drivers because users didn't add a tip beforehand. I still think it is more likely because of the refunds that they've continuously given to customers who don't deserve them, but that's just my personal opinion. It's worth what you pay for it. DoorDash doesn't actually care that much about their drivers. If they did, they wouldn't keep dropping the base pay. I think it's $2 now in a lot of areas. Many drivers have repeated the chorus of delivery driving, no tip, no trip. However, in the comments section of Golix's video, a familiar debate unfurled. Yeah, that comment section was filled with a bunch of butthurt drivers, I'll tell you what. Some users expressed that the thought of delivering before their food arrived was nonsensical, as gratuities are dedicated by the quality of service received. To be honest, it should be the norm to only tip once your food gets delivered, one person wrote. Someone else penned, I tip after. Why would I tip someone before the service is provided? The only people who are making that argument online right now are the people who choose not to tip after or before. It's just factually accurate. One TikToker joked that even when they pre-tip on orders, their food still doesn't arrive in a timely fashion, writing, I tip and it still comes late. It sounds like either you're not in an area really viable for DoorDash, or you are looking for any reason in the world to not tip your drivers at all. Either get your expectations right or get off the platform. This person argued that they would give higher tipper amounts if DoorDash gave up a bigger share of its cut of the orders. I would tip better if I didn't get charged $10 in fees by DoorDash, they said, which was a sentiment echoed by another TikToker who wrote, why don't drivers get a delivery fee if they are the ones delivering?
She's got a point.
I can't even argue with the sentiment because I understand where they're coming from. A lot of the fees that DoorDash ends up putting on customers, assuming they're not on Dash Pass, is a lot of junk fees. And even the ones that are on Dash Pass, if you have an iPhone, they are actually upcharged you even more. They just got hit with a class action for that. To where a lot of the junk fees that you would normally see on DoorDash using an iPhone are even more than that of using an Android. They just got hit with a class action specifically saying that. Would I appreciate it if they dumbed down their fees and stuff so that way they could end up having a nicer environment within the platform? Yeah, but it's probably not going to happen that way. For some, the end user experience of ordering food via DoorDash just wasn't worth it. Honestly, that's why I've stopped ordering DoorDash. Too many instances where my food arrived cold and only received 20% back in a refund, another user wrote. So you did the smart thing and you decided to leave the platform instead of continuously punishing yourself for the same thing happening over and over again, expecting a different result. That's literally the definition of insanity. There was one viewer who argued that the tip on orders isn't for a job well done anymore, but rather a form of auctioning. It's no longer a tip, it's a bidding war with other orders, they say. That's a good way to look at it. There has always been an argument at this point of how the term tip and the term bid need to be changed on all of these platforms. But the problem is not even just that anymore. It's food delivery on Uber Eats, it's food delivery on Grubhub. Those people are now competing with multiple apps because we're all the same drivers at the end of the day. Are you gonna have a lot more drivers on DoorDash than that of Uber Eats or Grubhub? Yeah, because a lot of people know DoorDash and they know they have the highest volume in comparison to any other platform, but still. This is my opinion. This is worth what you pay for it. You don't need to pay me. There you go. Honestly, this is a good update on DoorDash and we're very happy about it, but it's not like they're gonna magically be tipping more because there's this update. What it does is that it takes away the ignorance card. Like, they can't go say,
Oh, I didn't know that's how the platform worked.
there is a literal screen for it now. The no-tip customers that are manipulating the system can't just go,
It's fine, because it'll take so long I'll get a refund anyway.
because now they got a warning saying it's going to take longer. And it's amazing how few comments are literally just saying, if you don't like the service, don't use it. I stopped using it a while ago. And there's more people that would just lie through their teeth and say,
I tip after service.
because factually speaking, that's not even true. The amount of people that have been on these gig platforms that have received tips after, only received tips after if that same customer also tipped before. A no-tip customer is, has, and always will be a no-tip customer. Never let them manipulate you into thinking otherwise, because that's how you risk yourself getting unfair contract violations, bad ratings, and even wrongfully deactivated, because they're trying to game the system. Now, is this DoorDash supporting no-tip, no-trip, or really supporting not getting scammed out of refunds? It doesn't really matter, even though we both know it's probably going to be the latter. At the end of the day, it is a benefit for us as drivers that they're displaying, hey, this is how this works. If you don't like it, don't be on the platform. And if you're a customer that chooses not to tip your driver, it's no tip, no trip. It's that simple. If you don't like it, don't order. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.